Hi, everyone, and welcome. This is Alex here of Advice by Alex on Etsy, and I'm here to do your daily or weekly angelic message video for the week of March 13th through the 20th, 2022. I want to thank you for stopping by and giving me a listen to. And if you like this channel, I ask that you hit the subscribe button and a notification bell so that way you get all the future uploads of all my videos as well. And if you too would like to get a personalized angel reading with me, I'll leave all that information in the description box below in order for you to get started that way, and we can work together on an even deeper level. And I look forward to working with each and every one of you. And also, if you too would like to send in a question to get it answered in a weekly angelic message video, I'll leave that information in the description box below. And if you will, when you send the message, please send your name and your date of birth and the person's name and their date of birth, so that way only the initials will be read and the date of birth. So please be sure to check out the weekly angelic message video every week, so that way you know when your question is up, and then that way you'll be able to get the answer to your question. And I don't want you to miss it because it's all confidentiality from the name. And also, when you send in your question, please title the email Weekly Angelic Message Video, so that way I'll be able to know it's important, as I get a lot of email every day and things like that. So that is definitely there. And then also, if you could check out my podcast. Today is going to be a really good podcast that I'm going to be doing. It's going to be all on how would you live your life if you had 6 more months left to live. So be sure to check that one out, because that will be a really good one to check out. And yeah, so that's definitely there. And things like that. So also, don't forget that I do have a 1-question turnaround for 24 hours reading on Etsy. That's the March special. And that is $5. And normally it's $15, so it's 10% off the normal price. So take advantage of that until the end of March timeframe. Nobody has taken advantage of it yet, so please be sure to take advantage of that special. Because next month there'll be a brand new special, and then they'll go back up to the normal $15 for the 24-hour turnaround. So that is there. And things like that. Also, what else was I going to say? I was going to say something, but I can't remember honestly what I was going to say. But enough of me promoting myself and things like that. So you guys know where to find me with the links below. Also, I am going to be on Meet Your Psychic today. So if you want to check me out for a live reading, we offer phone, email, text readings, and all the like. So if you want to get a one-on-one with me and you can't wait for a reading on Etsy, then that is also a good way to be able to get a hold of me and we have a conversation real time like we are right now. So that is definitely there. So let us get in here to the reading. I tried recording this yesterday. It was a fail. So that is why I'm recording it again today. So let us have our feet firmly planted on the ground, have our hearts wide open to be able to receive the angel messages that are going to be coming forward at this time. And then we'll be able to get on with the messages for the week. So let's go here into the moment of silence. All right. So right away when I'm tuning into the energies of the week is that I do feel that there is going to be a lot of anxiety for this week. So there is going to be a lot of stress on this week. I do feel like there people are going to be underneath a lot of pressure. I do feel like it's one of those things where I feel like we are in a pressure cooker, and like things are going to be piling up, piling up. And I do feel like it's important to be able to work on your throat chakra for this week and your root chakra. So those are the two important things, and it's important not to be able to get caught up in your head. When you notice you are getting caught up in your head, take a moment and step back and be like, why am I getting caught up in my head and things like that? So that is definitely there. So I know last week was a shitty week, but this is going to be even a shittier of a week because this week we only have two colors for this week. So we have red, and it's going to be with pointies with the red. It's going to be quite high with the red. Red is all about passion, anger, manifestation, aggression. It's all about our foundation. So when our foundation is crumbling, it means that we kind of go into a bit of a tailspin in our lives, and things get a little bit more chaotic-y. And people are going to feel on edge more this week is what I'm really hearing. So it's important to be mindful of what you are doing for this week, and how you're speaking to other people, because that is important as well. And right now, it seems like we are very much focused in on our securities and our foundation of our life, basically. So the little things we're going to be like how we're going to pay rent, how we are going to pay our electric bills, or how we're going to pay our gas bills, and all those good things, and how we're going to get food for the people, especially with the prices that are out there right now, and things like that. So that's going to be the foundation. And then we also have blue, which is all about our communication. So it is going to be an interesting week because it's going to be very easy for people to talk sharply to other people. So it's very, very much important to be able to breathe and be mindful. And if you don't understand something when somebody says it, be sure to clarify what it is that you are clarifying. So I did this morning. I was doing a reading on Meet Your Psychic for a person, and the person was saying it in a more confusing manner. So I asked them to kind of clarify what it is that they wanted to know, and then I was able to provide the guidance that they needed. So that is very important. Always ask if you don't understand something. So have our listening ears open for this week. So that is going to be very interesting. And we also have a full moon on Friday, so be sure to check out the full moon video. So in honor of the full moon, I would like to use the Moonology deck by Yasmin Boland. So one of my favorites, and things like that. So that is there. So what does everybody need to know for the week of the 13th through the 20th, 2022? What does everybody need to know for the week of the 13th through the 20th, 2022? Your dream. Okay. So, the cards that I drew for this week are: your dreams need a practical plan, and it is full moon in Taurus. So, some of us are going to be very stubborn about being able to move forward with a practical plan because we're going to want to hold on to what we already know and what works for us right now. So, it's allowing ourselves to be able to be a little bit more flexible within ourselves for this week. So allowing ourselves to go with the flow and really just paying attention to the energies that are around us. Even if something doesn't go our way, just kind of allowing ourselves to go with the flow. Kind of be able to change your perspective on different things and stuff like that. And that is very, very, very much important for this week and stuff like that. So having that foundational place where we come up with a practical plan for how we get things accomplished and meeting our goals. Oh, look at how cute that squirrel is. So for some of you, a squirrel may be your animal guide. So pay attention to that. I don't know if that resonates with you. I would look it up. So the next one here is that we have is hold your vision, and it's fixed moon. So what the angels are really saying is that even though we are going to be out of sorts for this week, it is important to be able to hold on to what you believe in, hold on to your values, hold on to your self-worth, and really be able to move forward in the right direction for this week. So remember, even if things are stumbly and sticky for this week, remember to hold your vision of what you know is true. So that is also important. The next card here is don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. So be like teddy bear over there and be in Leo energy for this week. So take on the actions of courage. So allowing yourself to be in your heart space more than your ego space. And it's going to be very easy for us to get in our ego space this week. So allowing that balance and the Libra scale to come into play. So allowing justice to come forward is very important for this week and things like that. So allowing our heart space to be able to be the center so that we don't allow ego and pride to get in the way, because those are two negative things as well. So the next one here is that we have is surrender to the divine, full moon. So very appropriate for the full moon. So it's allowing ourselves to be able to surrender to whatever vision that we are having to be able to hold forward and things like that. So that is also very important. And it's allowing ourselves to be able to release those negative energies within us to be able to move forward and things like that. So that is also very important. And knowing that this week our emotions are going to be running high and supermoon, so it's very, very much important that we understand what our emotions are, be able to cleanse our emotions, maybe sage a little bit more this week would be very much beneficial, and maybe take a cleansing bath and have it a more of a spiritual bath that will help with releasing some of those toxic emotions within you. So that's also important. So the overall cards here is that we have is a fiery climax approaches, and it's full moon in Aries. That's one of my signs as well. I'm a Capricorn as a main sign, and then I'm an Aries and a Sag. So things are going to be speeding up, and especially with our emotions, not to let the emotions get in the way, especially when it comes to our ego. So allowing things to be able to go with the flow, especially when things are going to be coming into alignment. And this goes with the practical plan as well. So that is interesting. And I love that everything is coming together for this one. So that's really cool. So the last card here is that we have is work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. So allowing yourselves to get out of your head and into your hearts to be able to work through your fears. Very much going to be a shadow week work, because this is all about working through our shadows and our inner demons, and to be able to bring those into light, to be able to heal, and to be able to grow. So that is definitely there. So that is the reading for that one. So let us pull some more cards here, because I feel drawn to be able to pull more cards for you guys to get a little extra clarity and guidance on this week. So we're going to pull cards from the Angel Prayer deck by Kyle Gray. I love that deck. Alright, so What does everybody need to know for this week? What does everybody need to know for... Ooh. Okay. So this week makes sense. So let's pull one more. Okay. So the first card here is that we have is trustworthy friends. Thank you, angels, for surrounding me with people I can trust and love. So this is all about knowing who you can turn to when you're feeling out of sorts, and to have that little extra support for the emotional support that you need. And it is important because they will give you the message that you need to hear at this time. So that is very much important. They will also help you find your balance within your life at this time as well, is what I'm hearing. So it's always good to have your circle to be able to go to. And if you want extra guidance, I'm always here for you as well. So that's what I do, and I love helping people through their troubled times. So that is there. The next card here is the Miracle of Prayer with Archangel Sandalphon. So remember, your prayers are being heard, and they are going to happen, even if it takes a little bit more extra time to be able to manifest and things like that. So that's there. And then thank you, Sandalphon, for sending my prayers to heaven. So that is also there. The next card here is that we have is studying and learning. So this is soul lessons that we're going to be going through for this week. And really reviewing our soul lessons and how far that we have come. So it is thank you, angels, for allowing me to see that every day is a learning day. So that's very cool. So the last but not least card here is that we have is the inner voice. And this is all about trusting your intuition to be able to guide you on the right path. So remembering that your spiritual team is never gone from your side. They are always around you, and they are able to help you out with the matter. And even talking to God will help this week too. So thank you, angels, for guiding me through my inner voice. So that is the messages for this week. If you like this channel, I ask that you hit the subscribe button, to share, comment, like, and all the while. And until next time, everybody, I hope you have a very wonderful week. God bless you, and I will talk with you very soon. Bye, everybody.